Hello everyone, we are live now.
皆さん、こんにちは。本日は SIUK ウェビナーにご参加くださりありがとうございます。本日はですね、カプランのソフィアさんをお招きしまして、カプランの進学コースの一つであるグラスゴーについてお話ししていただきます。それではどうぞよろしくお願いいたします。Sophia, can you start the presentation, please?
Thank you very much, Asai. Hello, everyone. This is Sophia from Kaplan International Pathways, and today I'm very honored to be able to share with you some of the information from University of Glasgow, which is one of our longest working partner, and it's been established since 1451, and I'm very honored to be sharing our Pathways program with University of Glasgow. Today, I'm going to touch on a little bit more about Glasgow Pathways in pre-master in business. So please feel free to ask me any question after the presentation. So just a very quick review about Kaplan UK Pathways. So you may wonder what is a pathway program and what are we doing? So basically, Kaplan is an education provider which works with 16 leading UK universities, and we have a very high rate of progression to the university, which we are very proud of ourselves with the guaranteed progression and also our on-campus learning experience to the host universities. So this is the distribution of our college. You can see we spread around in the UK, in Scotland and England. We do provide 3 pathway programs: Foundation, International Year 1, and Pre-Master. I'll have a very brief introduction about the Foundation and International Year 1, but I'll touch on more about the Pre-Masters in Business at University of Glasgow today. So what is a pathway program exactly? So I would say it is a bridging program to from high school to university year 1, or a bridging program from your bachelor degree to your master degree. So as I've just mentioned, there are 3 main pathway program. The first one will be Foundation, the left one. You can see it will be a pathway program progress from high school to university year 1 within 1 year. So all of our pathway program will be a 1-year program, and you will progress to year 1 or year 2. You will progress to year 2 if you studied at International Year 1 program, or you will progress to your master degree from your pre-master's program. So it would be a very great opportunity to allow students to study in top-ranked university by providing an academic bridge, and also we allow students to change the backgrounds. We offer a big variety of subject degrees, like from art and design to accounting and finance, psychology, social science, science and engineering, and even law, and a lot more that I have not mentioned. And students can join a foundation or international year 1 or even pre-master with intermediate English from IELTS 4.0 up, which 4.0 is the visa requirement, I would say. So below is the UKP progression rates for Japanese in 2020. There are 88% of Japanese students who successfully completed our program, and nearly 80% of them have gained the unconditional offer at the host university. So I think I've mentioned we are guaranteed progression in the first few slides. So what is guaranteed progression exactly? Guaranteed progression, I would say it's a promise from Kaplan to students that we can offer a I guarantee that once you can meet the progression requirement that we listed on your offer letter, we are able to secure a place for you at your host university. Let's say if you're doing foundation, we'll secure a place for you in year 1 as long as you can fulfill our progression requirement. So progression requirement, we do have two major parts, which is the academic requirement and also the English requirement. As long as you can fulfill 2 of them, we will secure the place for you at the host university. So the progression requirement vary from different program and university. I would say usually it will be 60% to 70%, which you'll be able to find it out on your offer letter. And some certain courses may have additional subject requirements. Probably we require portfolio, interview, or additional test. Yeah, so it is how the guaranteed progression works. So today's biggest university that I'll be talking about will be the University of Glasgow. So you can take a look at the campus photo, which it's definitely a Harry Potter university, I would say. It's ranked 11th in the UK, and it has the highest international ranking among our universities. It ranked top 70 in the world, and it's a member of prestigious Russell Group. So it's just like the UK version of Ivy League. And it's very famous for their research quality. They ranked 17 in the UK for the research quality. So not only how beautiful the campus it is, how Harry Potter and how traditional it is, it's also a very strong university in international position. It was chosen the Scottish University of the Year in 2018, and there are over 28,000 of students from over 140 countries. So it's a really internationalized destination. It's founded in 1451, which is the 4th oldest university in the English-speaking world. I would say it's really crazy that it's founded in 1451. I think it's also the 3rd oldest university in the UK. Apparently, University of Glasgow is located in Glasgow, the biggest city in Scotland. It's very well known of its friendliness, and also people are very welcoming to any foreigners, I would say. So it's a great learning destination for international students. So here's a quick student profile of University of Glasgow. I've been to the campus last March, and I remember this is the center of the main campus. There's a big area of park that students can hang around and just sit around between their class. It's really relaxing. Yeah, this is the beautiful campus. I would say the student profile would be like they have really high academic achievers, safety focused, vibrant student life. Glasgow is one of the biggest city in Scotland, so they have everything, I would say. And the campus is in the heart of the city, so it's really convenient. As I remember, when it gets to the city center, it's less than 30 minutes, like of drive, definitely. And the rankings is really high, I would say. And also it seeks to study in a renowned historic city. Like you shuffle between the historic buildings in the campus and also with a blend of the modern side in the city. It's a really fun experience, I would say. Yeah, and as I've just mentioned, University of Glasgow is ranked really high in many subjects areas, and they do offer a lot of progression degrees, just like engineering, arts and humanities, science, mathematics, social science, computer science, econ, business management, medical sciences, education, and even law. So you may imagine how big the faculty is. Just before I forget, if you have heard of Adam Smith Business School is actually one of the most famous business school in the world, which is located in University of Glasgow. So there are thousands of students looking for attending to the Adam Smith Business School. Here are some of the other very outstanding rankings: civil engineering, law, education, and accounting and finance. They're doing exceptionally great, I would say. Here's some of the popular degrees at Glasgow. So as always, business and management/economics are their biggest degrees, I would say. Education studies, EEE, electronics and electrical engineering, law, LLM law, computer science. There are degrees to inspire and allow you to achieve your ultimate career goals, which internships and paid placements are available, which you will need to work with the career department at University of Glasgow. They will be able to help, although it's not guaranteed that we can offer you internships and paid placements. However, we are very happy to provide support and help to students who are interested in. And just I've mentioned, the Adam Smith Business School is actually triple accredited by AMBA, which 90% of the graduates in professional or managerial job at 6 months after EEE. This is actually the path that I mentioned earlier for UG at University of Glasgow. Student will complete foundation and progress to year 2, year 3, and year 4, and they will graduate with a bachelor degree within 4 years. And this is the degree that we will, this is the program that we would like to touch on about the pre-master. So we would require at least 3 years of higher education with at least UK VI IELTS 6.0 with minimum 5.5 in all skills. After 1 year of pre-master program, student will progress to master degree, which you typically finish in 1 year, and you'll graduate with the master degree with a total 2 years. It's also guaranteed progression, which helps the support of the fast and intensive 1 year master degrees, as some of the students may not have the relevant background and they may find entering to master degree straight away, it could be difficult and their background does not allow them to do so. So the preparation course will help to support students to transition to the UK university life through academic skills and also academic content, so as language support. Some of our college would allow changes in background like psychology and art and design, but you will have to check with your agent. You will have to check with SIUK for detailed confirmation. So this is a list of progression degree from business and finance pre-master program at University of Glasgow. You may see there are a lot of progression options that you can choose from management, business administration, economics, banking, and finance, financial economics. There are a lot of choice for you to choose from. So students, once they start their application, they will have to choose their progression degree. So let's say I myself have submitted a application to let's say management. I will have to stick with this progression degree. And after the year of pre-master, I will progress to year 1 in management master degree. So it is how it works. So you will have to make up your mind before you start your application. You will need to know which program, which degree that you would like to take in the future. However, if students are found out, let's say if in the middle of my pre-master degree, I found out that I am not 100% confident with my progression degree, and I would like to change. I would like to switch to, let's say, switching from management degree to financial economics. Is that possible? I would say it's possible, but we cannot guarantee the change. You will have to speak to the college as soon as you would like to change the program, and we cannot guarantee if the college would approve, because it's on a case-by-case basis, and it has to be within the same stream of pathway. So you have to stick with business and finance stream that you can see from here. It's the business and finance stream. You can only change within this stream, right? So below is the term dates and, below is the term dates and also the UKVI IELTS requirement. So I would say we start from 2 terms to 4 terms. Students will need to have at least 4.5 in overall bandings with no less than 4.0 in all skills in order to get into the pre-master for business, economics, and finance. However, we do offer longer program for students with lower English level, starting from 2 terms to 4 terms. The typical program will be 2 terms starting in September and finish in June. So let's say if students are studying their pre-master in September 2021, they will be able to finish their course in June 2022 and progress to their master degree in September 2022. So it will be the shortest program. The higher the English level you get, the shorter the duration of your pre-master it will be, and the tuition fee will be relatively lower as well. For any program that is longer than 2 terms, you will be given extra support for English and skills modules. It is designed to help to improve your English level and your academic skills. So what do students get to learn in the pre-master program will be the definite 2 modules students that will be taking will be English for academic purposes and also the research projects. You will also take 2 of the following modules to prepare for the postgraduate study. You'll be able to choose from below, like accounting and finance, advanced social science, advanced statistics, critical thinking for academic writing, organizational management, philosophy, history, and culture, and many more. So for courses for over 2 months, you'll be able to take extended English and skills modules before the modules to the left. It will definitely depend on your English level, and students would typically take English for academic purposes and research projects. Any students with IELTS below 5.5 will have to take extra English support like academic study 3, reading and writing, and other independent and collaborative study. Sorry, is there a question here?
You can continue.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. So below is the entry requirement for the different programs. So talking about pre-master, it will be Kagushi with average grade of C. And will require UKVI IELTS in 6.0 with no less than 5.5 in any skills. It will be the typical pre-master requirement, and the typical progression requirement will be 50 to 60%. However, it would vary in different programs. Just like if you are taking 3 terms, we'll have relatively low English requirement. Just like what I've mentioned, if student with lower English level, they'll be able to take some English support modules to enhance with their, to keep them up with our master degree level. Okay, so wrapping up with the academic side, I'm just here to quickly review the location of Glasgow. So it's located in the heart of Scotland, the biggest city of Scotland, and there's only 60-minute direct flight to London, so it's a great location, I would say. There are 1.2 million people live in the greater Glasgow area, so it's definitely a huge city. So here's what the campus looks like. I would say it's spread around the city, but definitely student can access to different facilities and different buildings just in 20 minutes, I would say. So here is the Glasgow International College, which is located right next to the main campus area, I would say. And it takes around 10 minutes walking from the International College to the university campus. There are definitely some great outdoors activities, definitely worth to check out in Scotland, given by their amazing nature. The culture, the museums are everywhere in Glasgow. The heritage of Scotland, definitely. There are definitely some highlights in living in Glasgow. There are 3 campuses in Glasgow, and over £400 million were invested in campus. In last March, I visited University of Glasgow, and I found out there are a lot of refurbishment happening around the campus. Just to mention, college students are entitled to enjoy all of our campus facilities, just like other university students. All the clubs and societies, library, gym, and all of the campus's facilities, they are entitled to enjoy, and they're allowed to just to show with their student card. So here's the campus map. Student can access to all the libraries, subway station, student union, shops, banks, study areas, and gym within this area. Kaplan is also very proud of the welcome service and student support that we offer, from pre-arrival support, airport pickup, welcome week, and social activities. We do provide these to all of the international students to help them to get themselves blended into the new campus life. Students are welcome to speak with our student support team for any ongoing support they would need. Last but not least, we do offer 2 main accommodation options, the Franklin Point and also the Globe. 2 of them are walking distance to the campus, 10 minutes walk or 5 minutes walk. We don't really like sharing, so students will get the private bedroom and also bathroom in the shared flat with around 6 to 8 other students. They will have to share their kitchen and also communal area. Just a rough idea of the accommodation cost for 2 terms or 3 term students in autumn and spring intake. It's just a rough idea. The longer the term it is, the higher the price will be. Here's a guide to cost for a pathway course. The tuition fee, administration fee, course book, accommodation fee, and living expenses, so as insurance price.
Welcome to Glasgow! Glasgow for me is a place of the international students. After coming here, I have met here a lot of students from different cultures, from different countries, and I have learned to live and to study and to get in touch with the people from different cultures, which helped me to improve myself, my self-confidence, and make me more independent in my private life.
What I like most about Glasgow and the location of the uni and the college is that it's located in the West End with plenty of student activities to be part of, but it's also very, very close to city centre. The second largest city centre in the UK after London.
If I have to say the best things in Glasgow, I have to mention, the high-level acceptance for internationals. That's amazing.
I think Glasgow is a really nice city. It accommodates everyone. Like the students here, they're really happy. Like everything's really cheap, and the people are really nice here. The city itself, it's really beautiful. It's really quiet. It doesn't get too crowded at times, and I think that's one of the things that I really like about the city. And everything else, like the architecture, the history itself, it's very interesting. So you should definitely come here.
Right, okay. Last but not least, just to quickly review, this prestigious Russell Group member is ranked 11th in the UK and top 70 in the world. So I hope I've given some very great impression of University of Glasgow to you guys. And yeah, thank you. Please let me know if any question.
Thank you very much
Thank you.
for your presentation. We received some questions. So, 地元の学生と留学生、ごめんなさい、もう一個ありましたね。カプランは在学中に学生たちに、インターンシップ先を斡旋していますか？はい。Does Kaplan help students to find any internships?
Good question. Thank you. Unfortunately, Kaplan does not offer help to find any internship, but when students progress to host university, they would definitely get a chance to speak to the career support, and they will be able to find to support students to help with finding internships. But I would say it's not guaranteed. We would offer help and support, and some of our program do offer compulsory internship, but it really depends on the degree that you choose.
Thank you. これから選ばれるコースによって、インターンシップが必須であるかそうでないかっていうのが決まってくると思うんですけど、カプラン自体はインターンシップを斡旋しているわけではないということでした。Then another question. 地元の学生と留学生は英語で話しますか？多文化の学習環境を期待しています。コースの授業以外の環境でも英語を練習したいと思っています。はい、ありがとうございます。This student is hoping to have a multicultural environment and to have an environment to practice English outside of the classes. Can international students communicate with local students?
Good question. Thank you. For the very first year of pathway program, students will be allocated to have their class with other international students because it's international college, and our accommodation is especially catering international students as well. However, students will be able to take class with local students when they progress to host university. However, I would say the pre-master year will be a very great chance for you to speak with other international students from around the world. So you will definitely be able to improve your language, and because we are offering all of the academic support and also language support, it will be a great chance for you to improve the English.
Thank you. プレマスターコースでは、世界各国の、留学生たちとコミュニケーションができるということなので、多文化の、学習環境および、英語が練習できる環境には言えると思います。Next question. 提携している大学はありますか？バーミンガム大学かコベントリー大学への進学に興味がありますということですね。ありがとうございます。The student asking, do you have, if you have partnerships with Birmingham University and Coventry University?
Birmingham University and
Coventry.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, we don't work with Coventry. However, University of Birmingham is our partner university, and we do offer on-campus or off-campus study option at University of Birmingham. You may check out with Hasai at SIK. They're very experienced and will be definitely able to help with you to learn more about Birmingham. As I didn't mention much about our other partners today.
Thank you very much. バーミンガム大学とは提携がありますので、もしバーミンガム、またウェブナーとかありましたら、ぜひご参加いただければと思います。コベントリー大学はカプランのところでは提携がないということでした。Next question、日本人留学生の割合はどれくらいですか？ around how many Japanese students were taking the pre-master Kaplan course?
So sorry that I am unable to answer this question right now. I'll have to check with the data, but I believe it is not a huge number of Japanese students.
You said around what percent?
I think it's around 1%, I would say.
Thank you. 1% ぐらいということなので、日本人の生徒さんはすごく少ないですね。もう一ついただいておりますね。在学中にインターンシップやパートタイムの仕事はありますか？さっきインターンシップのお話がありましたので、そこはカバーされているかと思いますが、Can students do a part-time job while that they are taking the pre-master course?
Thank you. Students are not allowed to do any part-time jobs in their pathway year, let's say foundation, international year one, or a pre-master. However, they will be able to work up to 20 hours a week once they progress to their master degree because of visa regulation.
Thank you. パスウェイですね、この進学コースの中では、パートタイムはできないということでしたけれども、ビザの規制によってということですね。マスターの、進学されてからは、20時間、週に20時間、バイトができるということでした。はい。Thank you very much. 他に何かご質問ありますでしょうか？Just received one more question. Could I ask about the specific academic entry requirements except for at least 3 years of higher education, such as minimum GPA?
Sorry,
So, Sophia?
Right, such as minimum GPA. I would say it will be 3.5. Just bear with me a second. 3.5 out of 5, I would say.
3.5 out of 5?
As we would usually use the Gakushi, ちょっと待って。Gakushi with average grade of C, and we will definitely need to check out the bachelor degree transcript. But I would say, just bear with me a second. Yes, I think I will have to review the academic transcript as the grade would vary in different universities, but you may take a reference as average grade of C. I would say it's around 50 to 60%.
Thank you.
Thank you.
ケースバイケースにはなるので、実際に、ご出願されるときに、もう一度確認が必要ではございますけれども、一応、C のレベルが必要ということですので、大体50% から 60% という形になるということでした。No more questions.
No more questions?
Yeah. No, one more. Wait. We just received one more question.
Yeah, student A. Sorry, can't read it.
プレマスターコースではどんな勉強をするのでしょうか？英語以外の専門科目までカバーできるんでしょうか？What subjects the students need to study during the pre-master courses? Is there any specific subjects apart from the English?
Oh, okay. Thank you for the question. Excellent. Students will need to take different modules depend on their progression degree. So let's say if students is taking EE engineering, civil engineering, they will definitely need to take statistics, mechanism, physics, and maths, extended maths. However, it really depends on the degree that you choose from, and we'll be able to advise what program and modules that you will need to take except English and academic skills. So let's say if students is taking law, they will have to take society and culture, social science, English, introduction to law, modules like this. So we will have to advise according to the degree that you are choosing for the progression. So I'm afraid I can't really tell the exact modules that you will need to take in the future, but we will definitely be able to tell you once that you have made up your mind of the progression degree that you have chosen. Thank you.
Thank you. ありがとうございます。実際にどの選択科目というか専攻にしていくかによってはだいぶ変わってくるということでしたけれども、例として先ほどおっしゃってたのは、エンジニアとかであれば、物理学とかですね、数学とか統計学とかそういったものが勉強をするでしょうし、法律とかであればソーシャルサイエンス社会学とかですね、それから法律の基礎とかっていうのを学んでいくということなので、専攻が決まり次第その実際の専門科目っていうのも分かってくるかと思います。でも、専門科目はカバーされるということですね。ありがとうございます。I think I read all the questions. 他に何かございますか？ないようでしたら、こちらで、セミナーの方を終わらせていただきたいと思いますけれども、大丈夫そうですかね。本日は、お忙しい中、セミナーにご参加くださりました。ありがとうございました。またですね、カプランの、本日グラスゴーのお話でしたけれども、カプランの内容を聞きたいとか、グラスゴーの内容をもっと聞きたいということでしたら、3月27日に弊社の留学フェアがございますので、ぜひご参加いただければと思います。それでは本日、これにて終わらせていただきます。Thank you, Sophia. ありがとうございました。
Thank you so much, Hasaya. ありがとうございます。 Thank you so much for hosting the whole thing and translating all the time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please let me know if there is any more question and I'll be able to help.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll leave the meeting now.
Yep. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much, Sophia, for your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Deepika. Thank you, Hasai. Thank you so much. ありがとうございます。